I just got back from a workout class, so I'm looking a little bit crazy. Today is hair wash day. We are in a change of location from the usual video. I wanted to film in here because the light in my bathroom makes a really loud noise and it doesn't have good natural light, but this bathroom does have good natural light, so that's why I'm here. Before we actually get into the hair washing, I'm gonna do a mask. By the way, I did not go to school for hair, so if you're looking for a professional opinion, unfortunately, I'm not the one for you. A lot of people have asked me in the past, Bethany, how did you get your hair so long? Number one, patience. Number two, hair oiling. I feel like this is the only step that really matters if you're looking to get long hair. I'm gonna sound crazy in a second, but just believe me when I say that this transformed my hair from a period where it like would not grow past my shoulder blades, and now it's here. So take my word for it. Of course, it's gonna take time. We've all seen these scalp massagers. You're just gonna first stimulate the scalp. Don't ask me what that means. We're just gonna go in circles. Get the blood flowing. This actually just feels nice to do. Don't neglect here. Always go under. Even behind the ears. Ears. Other side. Flip it over. Here's the part that actually matters. You're gonna take an oil. Don't just pick any oil. You need to know your hair type so you know which oil to choose. I have low, medium to low, more on the low side, porosity hair. Real quick, let's talk hair porosity. Quoting this source that I found on Google, hair porosity is a term used for your hair's ability to absorb and retain moisture. You can test your hair's porosity by taking a strand of hair and placing it in a cup of water. If your hair floats to the top, that means you're just like me and we both have low porosity hair, so that means we have a harder time letting moisture in and out of the hair. Some recommended oils to use are argan, almond, jojoba, and avocado oil. If your hair stays somewhere in the middle, that means you have medium porosity hair, which kind of is the best hair type to have because it lets moisture in easily and retains it. Your recommended oils are rosehip and grapeseed. And last but not least, if your hair sinks, that means you have high porosity hair. As you could probably guess, it easily allows moisture in and out of the hair. So heavier oils are recommended for you, like coconut oil, castor, and olive oil. So I'm going to need an oil that is a lightweight oil. My hair does not do good with heavy oils. I'm using this jojoba oil. As you could see, there is barely anything left. If you see me just pouring it on my head, that's why. I used to use coconut oil, but when I figured out what porosity my hair was, I realized that coconut oil wasn't good for my type of hair. Take some, and then you just massage it in. I'm gonna look crazy in a second, but we first need to finish distributing the rest of the product. Some people do their whole head of hair when they do this. Like they'll do all the way from roots to end. I don't do that. I don't know if there's really a difference. I think as long as you get the scalp, that's all that matters. Now, if you want to grow long hair, I'm telling you, this was what did it for me. There's a science to this, so I'm not crazy. But what you're gonna do, flip your head over, and you're gonna be here for 5 minutes, just massaging your head. I recommend doing this on a bed because the blood flow is gonna rush to your head, and something in the science of that, man, I really should have come prepared and researched. Editing Bethany, please explain.
This is called the inversion method, and while I really thought there was a science backing this, there is not. The theory is that the blood flow stimulates the hair growth, and whether or not it's true, I really am convinced it works. If you end up trying this, just be careful that you don't hang upside down for too long because you might get dizzy.
After you've done that for about 5 minutes, wrap the hair up, let it stay in as long as possible. I like to usually aim for 2 hours. If you are going to be on furniture or something, or you want to sleep with it overnight, then I would recommend just like wrapping your head in a t-shirt so that it doesn't stain your furniture. So I will see you in 2 hours. My hair is now washed. I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of everything that I use when I wash my hair. First of all, I wash with warm water because that's what bro, one video without these mistakes would be nice. The warm water really opens up the hair follicle because with my low porosity hair, I can't obtain that moisture. So I have to open it up a little further, and you can use warm water to do that. Now, for shampoo, I use this Lucetta Glossy Pearl shampoo. I double cleanse with that. In between my shampoo and conditioner, I use the Redken Blonde shampoo because my hair was looking a little bit too brassy. I talked about this in my favorites video, so if you didn't watch it, go watch it after this. And then to condition, I use the Lucetta conditioner. This is the shining and smoothing formula. I let this sit for as long as I can, and then I rinse with cold water. Now for our final steps of our hair care process, we're gonna get into what we use after we wash our hair. I use this Unite Smooth and Shine styling cream. I obviously need more. No way. This to me feels more like a leave-in conditioner, and it makes your hair super silky. It's moisturizing and it really helps with detangling when you're brushing out your hair. The next product in the lineup, this is the Chi Straight Guard. This is a smoothing styling cream. This does a really good job at holding whatever hairstyle you're gonna do. I just take a little bit, run it through. I do root to end for this one. This helps a lot with the frizzies. Normally, if I am just gonna let my hair kind of like air dry or I'm not gonna style it, then I'll only use this one. But since I am gonna be blow drying it, I use the Chi one. Now that we have prepped our hair, I'm going to go blow dry it. I just got a new blow drying styling tool from Chris for Valentine's Day, and this is the first day I'm gonna be using it. But what I would normally do is just blow dry it and curl it. So with this new blow drying styling tool, we're gonna be kind of killing two birds with one stone. I could just do it at the same time. So fingers crossed there's no user error and that I can actually do it correctly. I could not figure out how to get the curl. It blow dries very nice. There is definitely a learning curve with that brush. It wasn't like getting curly the way I wanted it to, but I think it would have worked better for me if I used rollers, but I just didn't have the time because I'm leaving for somewhere right now. I'll probably style it tomorrow and then do like the final look, but usually after it's styled, I'll go in with this argan oil. This is also by Unite. This is really good. It adds a lot of shine and helps with the frizziness. And it also smells really good. I really do like that brush though, because when I blow dry, my hair gets super frizzy and there's significantly less frizz, which I'm happy about. I just need to learn how to use it correctly. Now that the oil's in, I'm gonna go with this After Party smoothing cream. This is just to put those flyaways down. I finally figured out the perfect way to get kind of like the blowout look on long hair. So for the bottom half, I blow dry it with that round blow dry brush. And then the top half, I use a straightener. I finally learned how to use a straightener to curl my hair. And then I finish off putting it in rollers and just kind of letting it sit for a bit. I just took the rollers out. Some pieces are looking a little bit flat, so I'm gonna curl them with my straightener. I'm so happy I learned how to do that. In case you don't know how to do this, I'm going to teach you right now. Take your straightener like this. If you want it to go away from your face, put the straightener on top. If you want it towards your face, straightener on bottom. I like to do most of my pieces away from my face. So I'm gonna do on top, wrap it around like as you were going like this. What did I just say right now? See this? Watch. Boom. Now it's in the middle. Clamp it. Go down slowly, but don't burn your hair off. That one came out a little too curly.
Here is the final look. Thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you made it to this point. I hope you all have a great weekend and I will see you next week.